Oh, shucky ducky, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope we're all having a great day today. It is Boxing Day 2022, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, let's go. Okay. We're going to be giving Nahida her final crown. So we're going to be triple crowning her. Yeah, you can do double swirls. Either get C1 Kaz or use Sack Sword. Hydro with your ult. Welcome to shitcraft. Alright, let's do this. I think we're basically describing how international double vapes work. Double swirls work. Oh, hang on. We're in Sumeru. We're speaking English. Hey, Gastia, how's it going? Because, yeah! Nahida. I think Nahida's English voice is better than her Japanese voice, fight me. How many crowns do I have left now? Now? A lot. I actually have like 5 or 6 now. I don't know if there even was a time where I was running out of crown. I don't think there was a no, there was. No, never mind. There was. But like, as of right now, I have 6. So when I finish crowning Nahida tonight, when I put the final crown on her head, and thus I then have to go and make the so I triple crown Nahida video. Did I ever do a video on Yalan? I never did a video on Yalan. Maybe I just forgot to do a video on... So I triple crowned Yalan, because when Yalan came out, it was very easy for me to just pre-farm all the materials I need to like instantly triple crown Yalan. So I think I triple crowned Yalan pretty much almost the day she showed up. Oi!
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Whereas like with Yaimiko, with Nahida, these characters are when they came out, their weekly bosses also came out that day when they showed up. Like Yaimiko's weekly boss being the Raiden puppet showed up the day she showed up. Nahida's weekly boss, of course, being Scaramuccio, showed up the day she showed up. So it's like, it feels like an achievement when I triple crowned Yaimiko, when I triple crowned Nahida, whereas when I triple crowned Yalan, I guess it didn't really feel like an achievement. Ah! So maybe that's why I forgot to do the, So I triple crowned Yalan video. I should probably do that, especially since Yalan is probably... I think Yalan is probably going to be showing up in 3.4 as a banner, right? So I think I should probably get around to making that video, because there's absolutely no doubt in my mind that Yalan is a really good character. Hey Raids, how's it going, mate? And she's a Leah character, so Raids, you can actually get her and actually build her to some meaningful capacity right now, because you haven't made it, because I don't think you've made it to Inazuma yet, have you? If you haven't made it to Inazuma yet, you probably haven't made it to Sumeru yet. But you should still have access to everything you need for Yalan. Or almost everything you need for Yalan.
2 heads are better than 1.
So if you like, okay, I'll show you. So if you like, oh, we gotta change that. 1 sec.
Who's our target?
So I don't know, like... Yeah, leaks say Yalan, also Soup. What? Soup is going to be a playable character in 3.4? I didn't know Soup managed to get that role. God damn! Well, congratulations, Soup. Well done. I didn't know you managed to get that... He did it. Yeah, he did. Nice. Nah, slow progression since I'm sharing with my brother. Oh yeah, there we go. Hey Seed, how's it going? So Raids, this is Yalan. She's really, really hot. This is Yalan. She's absolutely drop dead gorgeous. She's also very, very powerful as a character. If she floats your boat, I highly recommend her. Okay? If she floats your boat, I highly recommend her.
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more
But
day
if you're not interested in her, over Raiden though? Well, the reason why I don't recommend the Raiden Shogun to, the reason why I wouldn't recommend the Raiden Shogun to Raider Raids is because Raider Raids, as he just mentioned, is currently going through slow progression memes, i.e. probably hasn't made it to Inazuma yet. Therefore, if he rolls on Raiden Shogun, you won't be able to build the Raiden Shogun for quite some time. And Dragoon, no. I completely disagree with that. A is extremely universal. You can pretty much put her on any team, and that team will be super duper fun to play. You know? You can put her on any team, and that team will be super duper fun to play, okay? A is fantastic. If you've made it to Inazuma, I highly recommend A. Highly recommend A, okay? Because A-okay. It depends on the situation of the user. Yeah. And to me, like, the reason why I wouldn't recommend A to someone like Raider Race is purely because he hasn't made it to Inazuma yet. But if once you've made it to Inazuma, and you see that there is a Raiden Shogun banner, yeah, get your ass on it, ASAP. Lickety split, quick smart. That's what I say to that. Oh, there's an A banner. Oh, you bet your ass. Got to get yourself in there. Apparently you're in Genshin. So, apparently you managed to get yourself into the game. Apparently in 3.4, not only are we going to be getting the Yalan banner, but we're also going to be getting the Soup banner. Now, I didn't know that you're going to be having a banner all of your own. I'm hoping that your banner will bring along Yunjin. Because if your banner brings along Yunjin, Soup, then I guess I'll have to pull on your banner. Wait, where, who, why, when, how? Those are the questions that I'm asking you, my dude. When did you manage to sign a contract with Hoyoverse to become a playable character in the game? You know, this is actually exciting. I'm excited. I'm excited, man, because I'm looking forward to actually seeing what you look like for a change. You know, because we've only known you as Soup. Run, Nahida, run! Okay. Yeah, we all can't wait for the Soup banner. So we can finally see what Soup actually looks like, number one. You better have some really, really good drip, Soup. I hope your fashion game is top notch, okay? Because I will probably be spending quite an ungodly amount of money on the Soup banner if you bring Yunjin. Or if you are unironically going to be how we get Lisa on a banner, I hope you understand the ungodly sum of money I'll be paying on that banner. Despite the fact that I already have C6 Lisa, I don't care. I don't care. Oh! Soup. The only way your banner would make more money than just having Lisa on the banner is if your banner brings Alo constellations. If your banner brings along Alo constellations, your banner's gonna make $10,000 just off me alone. So you know, you better while you're still probably like finalizing the voice lines and all that jazz, you better make damn sure that Alo constellations are part of your banner somehow, okay? You better make damn sure. Yeah, there goes all of my... Dude, I will go full homeless mode. yeah, exactly. If you rerun with Aloy, if you rerun with Aloy, both me and Dragalol will be homeless the next day. Oh man. Anyway, how's everyone's day been? Hope you guys have been having a good day. What have I been getting up to today? Oh! I finished editing together, putting together the Aloy team DPS rankings video. So that's exciting. You know, the video that kind of spawned from, I think it was Gasty who asked a simple question on the Discord. How would I rank Aloy's teams? I figured that sounds like a video idea, my dude. And I gave it some thought. I really did give it some thought. I think I'm pretty happy with like how I've ranked the list, but I'm sure some people are probably gonna disagree a little bit. Just give me 10% of the royalties. 10% of approximately $1. And pray tell, who should I name this check to? Who should I name the 10-cent check to? Not the 10-cent check, not the check for 10 cent. I meant the 10 cents check. Pray tell, who should I name that to? Oh wait, sorry, it's a Genshin video, and not only that, it's an Aloy video. Pray tell, who should I be naming on the what name should I put on the check for one whole ass Australian cent?
You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate.
I'll give you 50 video ideas in exchange for a Welkin. I'll have to go through all those 50 video ideas first before I actually, you know, sort that shit out. Almost perfect river for my stealth katana. Oh, yeah. I think you posted a stealth katana build, right? On the Discord. Let's have a brief look-see. With your Skajati. Ooh, now there's a weapon I have not used in a very long time. Let's have a. Alright, let's have a look, see what do I got here. So this is apparently your stealth Skajati build, is it? Maybe max out your Prime Fever Strike and your Smite Grenier. Unless you're running out of Endo, but you have so much plat. I'd be surprised you don't have that much Endo. Yeah, finishing touch makes sense. I mean, these days, not that many people use Prime Pressure Point, but I suppose it's fine. It's fine. With a weapon like this, though, if you're trying to use Condition Overload, what's your status chance sitting at? 30%. Are you using a weapon to prime up your enemies so that they can take huge Condition Overload damage? That's probably like the big question. I mean, 30% status chance is fine. It's not amazing, but it's fine. And I don't know what Skajati Visitus is. I would assume it's not. It's true damage, but not sure about PvP. And... Yeah, good point. I'm not 100% sure either, you know? I haven't really investigated that much.
Two heads are better than one.
But yeah, run it. Obviously we have the simulacrum, so run it through the simulacrum and see whether or not you end up doing more finisher damage when you have enemies coded in anything outside of corrosive and viral procs, and then see if you do the same damage when they're not, you know, coded in those procs. If they do more, if you end up doing more damage when they're coded with like blast procs, for example, then okay, yeah, go CO. If not, then maybe just stick to something else. I don't know. But I think I want to say Prime Pressure Point actually affects finisher damage, because I want to say that like when I use a weapon that doesn't have any damage mods on it, even if I'm doing a finisher, it'll still do like next to nothing in terms of damage. It does? Yeah, I feel like it should. That's my gut feeling. But I don't remember for a fact. Alright. Let's do this. Scaramuccio! We're gonna beat your ass. Oh, hang on. How long does the banner last for? A day and 12 hours. So that means tomorrow it's going to say 12 hours. And so Wednesday, it's time. Wednesday, my itchy wishing finger will finally stop itching. I realize that sounds like a medical condition, but you know, it is what it is.
Let it be known that divinity is—
Hey, does Scaramouche say anything when he's confronted by the Wanderer?
Here's the good.
Come a little closer. Surrender.
And Shroud, I'll uproot you.
Everyone hop in. Make yourselves at home.
Perish!
You've been a naughty boy.
Ah!
One with the forest.
Let's... Skip. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh. Do 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 do.
Closer.
Wah! Wah! Ugh. Wah! Well, that's just not working out at all. Well, that was not working out at all, dudes. Uh-oh. I kinda needed Ting Nutty. Ah! What's up? Hey!
Temple of Wisdom.
Try not to enjoy.
Here's the good. What? Everyone hop in.
Go! 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 Go!
You're in for a little.
There we go. Oh yeah. Alright, here we go, everyone. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. What's this? Well, that was horrendous. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, I know, what a goblet, am I right? Yeah.
Ad Astra. Thank you for
Add extra applesauce.
Astra.
Or, as Brand says it, add extra applesauce. Grab that. Grab that. Alright. I don't think I've ever had anything with applesauce to begin with. The premise of having... I mean... fruit sauce to begin with is... Fruit doesn't really... shouldn't really exist as a sauce. It should be existing more as a jam. If anything. Alright, there's only one place that I think is appropriate to provide Nahida with her third and final crown. Apple pie is the closest, and even then, I don't think fruit belongs in a pie. This is potentially my most controversial take ever. I don't think fruit belongs in a pie, folks. Do you know what I expected a pie? Meat. Beef pies. Mmm. Beautiful. You know? Curry beef pies. Oh! I can't find them at the supermarket anymore, and that pisses me off. Right? Steak pies, pretty much the same idea. Meat pies are pretty much the same idea. And then you start to lose me at chicken pie. I've had chicken pies before. I don't know. It just doesn't really work for me. And then there's shepherd's pie, which is apparently like potato pie. The idea is that it's basically a meat pie, but with some potato in it. And then there's also a great big dollop of potato on top of it. I don't know, guys. I don't seem to like it at all. And when I tell my Australian friends, yeah, guys, I don't really like potato pie, they're like, you don't like shepherd's pie? Were you even raised in Australia? What the hell is this? Right, so yeah, there's that, right? But yeah, I'm not really into potato pie. But yeah, beef pies, curry beef pies. Oh, I miss the curry beef pies, bro. I don't like shepherd's pie either. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, well, see, you know, there we go. I just don't like it. I don't know what it is. I think it's the potato that just makes me feel sick. I don't know. Alright, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for the past 2 months, I think, since Nahida first came out, for the past 2 months. Oh crap, nope, hang on, no. Sorry. We're a bit too early. We're a bit early. I forgot I needed to fix something else up first. Love me some apple pie with cheese. Apple pie with cheese? I understand the cheese, but the apple pie? I remember when I went to America, right? And I was going grocery shopping with my aunt and uncle. And my uncle was like, hey, do you want to get a pie? What do you normally have for breakfast? My uncle's asking me what I normally have for breakfast, right? I say, oh, you know, a pie. The full I don't know about you guys, but like whenever I have breakfast, I have what is called the tradies breakfast, which is a meat pie and some coffee. It's the tradies breakfast, right? So I said to my uncle, like, oh, you know, I'll have a meat pie. Oh, sorry, I'll have a pie. And here I was thinking, he was like, oh, okay, cool, let's go to the pie section. I was like really excited. I was like, ooh, y'all got meat pies. Let's go. He then shows me a bunch of fruit pies, apple pies, that kind of thing. And he's like, dude, he said to me, like, I love having a pie for breakfast as well. And he proceeds to pick the biggest apple pie I have ever seen. It's like, I know there's such a thing as American portion sizes, but that was absurd. the pie that he got, which was supposed to be his breakfast, by the way, and he's not even a big man. He's got a little bit of a gut, but he's not a big man, right? My dude just picks up this massive pie, and it's his breakfast, and I'm like, wait, what? That's your breakfast. Not only am I already disgusted that it's an apple pie, number one, but it's the size of my head. Yo, no, Gasty How. He's not that kind of uncle. Thank goodness for that, okay? Thank goodness for that. He's not that kind of uncle, okay? Those are absurd, they're just for Americans. Exactly. Free to eat, free to... Oh, yeah. Alright. Here we go, chat. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. For the past 2 months, I think, since Nahida first came out, I have been dedicating every week on a Monday to fighting the Scaramuccio boss to get the necessary materials so that we can level up Nahida's talents to the max. Now, will I get any additional constellations past the C1 Nahida that I already have? Maybe not. We'll see. We'll see. But until then, let us now approach Nahida's table, for want of a better word. It's time. We already have all schemes to know at level 10. I realize you can't really see this. Let's do that one. Okay. We already have all schemes to know, which is a special ability at level 10. We already have illusory heart. I don't think illusory is a word, but we already have illusory heart at level 10. The time has finally arrived. Nahida's normal attacks. I try to do this. Bang! Like that, my mouse moves. Bang. Triple crowned Nahida. There it is, chat. There it is. I have now officially triple crowned Nahida. Something that I set out to do. Now, folks, you may be wondering, how many characters have you actually triple crowned? Well, let's count. 1. This is with C6 Lisa, so obviously 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. 6 characters. I have triple crowned, I think, 6 characters. Triple crown mag when? That's called putting 9 whole... 6... 7? 8? I don't remember how much informer I've put on mag. No, yes, no, surely. 999, no, 999, definitely not. No, haven't even 999'd him. Definitely not. Nope. No, just crowned her special. No, triple-aided. Double-aided. Triple-aided. No. 999'd? Yeah. 6 characters I have triple crowned. Yeah, I crowned Gorba. No, I didn't triple crown, no, I didn't triple crown Noelle. Part of me feels like I should, but at this point I don't feel like I really need to, so I haven't. Or rather, I didn't feel like I really I really, 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 really want to. It's also taking me a long time to put together a decent build for Noelle. And even then, I don't think my Noelle build is like super duper special awesome. I mean, there's this, which is pretty good actually. There's this, which is pretty good actually. There's this, which is okay, pretty good actually. There's this, which is fine. Actually, it's pretty good, actually. And then there's this, which is fine, if not actually semi-decent, I guess? I don't know. Especially because I'm using Red Horn. I mean, oh, this is actually pretty decent, yeah. Anyway, I like Noelle. I like Noelle a lot, and I will defend her to the death. But I'm not sure if I'm ready to take our relationship to the next step by triple crowning her. You know. Okay. That being said, I realize I say that, and then we're looking at a triple crown Nahida. That's a statement that might actually get me arrested by the FBI. Now do pure DPS Nahida. Bro, my Nahida is already pure DPS. What do you mean? What do you mean? This is 105 EM, which is actually pure DPS. 105 EM and double crit. That's pure DPS if I've ever seen anything like that. Okay, granted this is 10.5% attack as opposed to EM, but whatever. You know, whatever. I still got a bunch of crit damage, so, you know, that's cool. This is an EM sand that's fine-ish. I probably should try and get her a better EM sand at this point, but like, ugh. So, it's a little bit tricky sometimes, eh? This is an EM cup that is hella dope, I think. To some extent. And, this is my crit rate hat that is pretty heckin' sweet. My crit rate hat, which is pretty heckin' sweet, all things considered. I do wonder if I should use an EM. No, I shouldn't. Dendro Goblet Spread Nahida. That's the thing, Dragoon, is that when I swap my off-piece when I swap my off-piece cup with a Dendro cup, right? When I swap my off-piece cup with a Dendro cup, I've checked it out before. I tried it out against Masanori before. Like, I don't have that many, like, super duper awesome Dendro cups. I have this one, which is... I have this one, which I haven't even leveled up yet. And then I have this one, which has the potential of being pretty good. But, like... when I've used... I think it might have been this... No, I think it was a different Dendro cup. When I had a slightly weaker Dendro cup on Nahida, and then I tried to do spread damage with Nahida, I ended up doing less damage using the Dendro cup than I did with the EM cup. It is what it is. I honestly don't understand those people who think that only 1k EM Nahida is good. It's because
See the world for yourself.
I don't understand it either. Like, I expected it from, like, the regular folks who just see Nahida's trait and be like, whoa, you better get 1000 EM quick smart, otherwise you're going to be missing out. I understand that, right? What I don't understand is when, like, folks like Zajeff are also like, yeah, no, you should totally try to get 1000 EM on Nahida first and then just figure out everything else afterwards. I'm like, hold on. Let's, can we just pump the brakes here for a second? I understand that 1000 EM on Nahida is very, very strong, because you do get a bunch of crit rate and a bunch of damage bonus, which is very, very strong on Nahida, because she's doing spread damage if you're going to try and do proper DPS with Nahida. I understand that's very, very strong. I also understand that 1000 EM on Nahida is also very, very good if she's going to be the one who's triggering blooms, so that's obviously really, really good. But... crit's still going to factor in. Attack is still going to factor in as well, but not as much. You don't, not enough, not nearly enough. Attack obviously doesn't factor in nearly enough to warrant going for an attack sand or an attack cup, obviously. But like, let's just chill for a second. Crit's going to be pretty important, I think. You can't just run full EM and be done with it. You kind of want to use a crit. You kind of want to put some crit in there. That being said though, because of the way that EM scales on Nahida, then, you know, 1,000 Floating Dreams is in fact a very, very strong weapon on her. That is true. 1,000 Floating Dreams on Nahida is in fact a very, very strong weapon on her. But so is Kagura's. You know, so is Kagura's, so are a lot of other options. Which is why Nahida's best in slot is actually one of approximately 25 weapons. One sec, everyone. Alright, I'm back. Wasted my endo on Firewalker. What? The augment? If you waited for cross trade, I would have given it to you for free. I think. If I can even get it.
Come a little closer.
Everyone's okay.
Wah!
Your verdict is decided.
The Fire Dash mod. Oh, yeah.
You're in for a little shock.
Did that even hit?
Shattered.
Sharing my knowledge.
It's actually quite good, yeah. C0 Kaz or C6 Sucrose? I think it depends. Are you using Nahida on the team? Because if you're using Nahida on the team, you will find that Nahida's 1.5 unit Dendro, I think, can make it a little bit difficult to swirl Electro with Kaz. And if it becomes difficult to swirl Electro with Kaz, then you might as well use Sucrose. If you're using, if you're using DMC, I'd probably stick with Kaz. I'd probably stick with C0 Kaz at that point. Because damage percent is stronger than EM. It's really difficult to get the butterfly infusion with C6 Sucrose. And I don't think it lasts as long as Kaz. All you gotta do is Electro first and then Dendro. Right, but it's like after you've done that, when you've gone through all of the song and when you've gone through the song and dance afterwards, right? When you've gone through the song and dance and everything, then you gotta try and like get another Electro infusion going. That's gonna be tricky. That's gonna be tricky. Rather, you gotta try and get another Electro swirl off again. That's going to be tricky. The first time, you are right. You just have to make sure you don't screw it up. First time, you'll be fine. Second time, on the other hand, when enemy, like let's say you go back into can't speak. Let's say you go back into, oh my god, I can't speak at all. Let's say you're going up against a boss like PMA, because PMA happens to be a boss in Spiral Abyss this time, right? You're going up against PMA, and you do your electro thing, you do your swirl, and then you put your Nahida's dendro on him, and then you start popping off and you do a lot of damage. Awesome! You're doing a lot of damage. Eventually that swirl's gonna wear off. Eventually that Kaz buff is gonna wear off. But Nahida's shenanigans are still on it. It's gonna be... It's usually difficult to then try and get another electro swirl off. That being said, if you use a double electro and Nahida, if you use double electro Nahida and Kaz, you might be able to overwhelm. You might be able to apply so much electro that there will be an underlying electro aura, and if you can somehow apply enough electro that there's an underlying electro aura, oh, go Kaz, go Kaz. Damage percent normally outperforms just EM. Now, if you happen to be a god at getting like infused butterflies from Sucrose, then I would actually say go for Sucrose. Sucrose is EM and TTDS. Well, that's if you're even using TTDS. You're probably using Sac Frags instead. Because, I don't know, man. I feel like I think like Sucrose without Sac Frags feels really horrendous.
Can't see.
You're gonna do that. You're not gonna do that tomorrow. Oh, did I just lose Lisa? What the hell? You're not gonna wait until like tomorrow when I do the Archon? Ah. Okay, I need healing. I need healing now. You get no towel? Maybe we just need Mara's help or something, I don't know.
Everyone hold hands. Share my knowledge.
In shroud. Let's nip
Sucrose's butterfly needs you to hit it with an elemental attack. If only it were that simple.
Come a little closer. Going out is tiring.
I can't believe I just lost Lisa like that. That was really dumb.
Not every wound will heal.
I see everything.
Can't see.
Make yourselves at home.
Ah!
Excuse me.
Maybe I shouldn't have used his ult. Maybe I should have just done a charge attack.
No can do.
Embrace your searing reckoning.
Hello? Where are you?
In shroud.
Long range! Bang!
I never asked for redemption.
Well, that was disastrous.
Never.
No, the thing about, there's like several schools of theory. There's several schools of thought with regards to how to get Sucrose's butterfly to infuse. The first way is to actually attack it somehow. I don't know how that works. The second way is to get one of the elemental particles to go through it. But in order to do that, it needs to go like through specifically the middle of the butterfly, like the hitbox to infuse the butterfly is rather small. The third way... I honestly don't know. It works with Bennett's skill though. Yeah, if you specifically swing at it. But with auto-targeting, sometimes you don't even get to swing at it. I don't know, it's finicky. I think the main takeaway is I've always found Sucrose's butterfly to be way too dank. It's very finicky, so... Swirl Electro to the enemy, I think. No? I want to say no, that's not the solution. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Okay, what am I gonna do? I could either do this, continue trying to get attack % artifacts, or I could try and do this and get more EOSF artifacts. Let's try and get more EOSF artifacts. It is a very hot day today, folks. Very hot day. EOSF in this economy? I know, right? I know. But hey, it's hard work. But it's worth it. I don't really know, like... At this point, like, I don't really need to farm for anyone in particular. But I do have a very distinct lack of EOSF artifacts, I think. So it's either that or Toma. Oh yeah, I keep thinking about figuring out Toma, but today's not going to be a Toma day.
Busted. Gotcha. Take these. Those are about to get dicey.
Oh, I'm not running Fablands here. Hello, what's this?
Into the wind.
Kaz! Seriously.
The hunt is on.
Kaz, you had one job. Alright. Give me something good. Bruh! You can see Chroma saying the Osmanthus wine quote. Wait, what? Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share in the memory?
Quietly now. Busted. Here comes the catch.
Eat this! Yola, get them!
Oi!
Got something for.
Whoa.
This is a new one.
Nice and spicy!
Chat, help me out here. In the old national team of like Chongyun, Benny, Xingqiu, Shangling, the old national team, right? Was Shangling supposed to be the one that does a whole lot of vapes? Or was someone else supposed to do a whole lot of forward vapes? What was the goal here? Because I seem to be getting a lot of forward vapes when I'm doing this. When I'm doing this team. And I don't know why. Like, I would unironically, I would use this team, this particular team, right?
Gotcha.
Even when Aloy has Ice Rush going on. Well, especially because Aloy has Ice Rush going on, right?
This'll pack a punch.
One with nature. Clouds high. Birds.
And I don't know. Ah, Kaz!
Busted.
Like, I don't know what it is. But like, I would use this team against Masadori. And I would unironically see there's an underlying pyro aura there. That pops up from time to time. Oh, that looks aggressive. Would this be an aggressive Hu Tao piece? Probably because Yalan's Hydro app is weaker. Oh, weaker than Xingqiu. Huh. Oh! As opposed to C6 Xing... Sorry. Weaker than C6 Xingqiu. So would that mean that if I get C2 Yalan... Yeah, I'm sure... Yeah, surely Zajeff explained this. So if I use C2 Yalan... then it would be as per usual. Shangling is the one that does the most damage.
Gotcha.
Because now I wonder if I actually wanna
Here comes the cash.
make it work properly. Because my Shangling is not built.
Got something for ya.
Wind strider.
This is a new one.
Quietly now.
That's how they get you. For some random ass chef you don't care about. Yeah, exactly, right? Maybe I've discovered a secret. Oh, come on. Okay. Keep it together, Kate. Keep it together. Keep it together. Keep it together, Kate. Okay. Don't frizz! I don't think I'm keeping that at all. See what I mean? Oh, I see what you mean, mate. I see what you mean. I see the brick wall that I'm about to walk into, and I walk into it willingly.
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
Eat this! At the right tip.
Ever seen one of these?
Aha! Aloy! Where the hell was that going?
As one with wind and cloud.
Seriously, sweetie?
The hunt is
Where the hell was that going? Just found some weird Inaros tech or glitch. Wait, what? Okay, spill.
Busted. Here comes the cash.
You're toast!
This'll pack a punch. This is a new one.
Ooh, 106k. Nice. Oh, I'm not doing a charge attack, am I? Okay. I don't know why, but I just seem to be very much gravitating towards playing all sorts of Aloy teams right now.
Quietly now.
It's weird, like, normally when I've done making a video on a specific topic, I kind of don't want to play that specific topic for a while. Kaz! Seriously! So after my pocket sand duration ends, the target, there is a split second where they can still be finisher killed. Counts as a stealth kill, but they were already alerted. I don't know if that's necessarily a tech, that's more of like just a bug. Yeah, I will call that a bit of a glitch, and even then, it's not really a glitch, it's just like the game... That sounds to me like server lag, almost. Because that happens in Genshin as well, like sometimes... Well, no, that doesn't happen in Genshin. But it's like when you hit something, and then it doesn't register as damage for a bit. And in Genshin, like, there's this thing where you could potentially abuse that with Beidou.
Nice and spicy.
somehow. I think Sir Jeff was talking about this. You can abuse the server lag memes with Beidou somehow. Kaz! Seriously! One job, dude. One. I'm getting screwed over by server lags, I swear. Oh, come on. Okay, okay. 500% affinity buff, let's go. Let's go, dude, hell yeah. Might be an animation lag thing. Could be. I don't know. Alright, this would make it the second Shiminawa's feather that I'm actually gonna keep. Maybe. Hopefully. Just roll nothing but crit rate, crit damage. I mean, come on. Come on. I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad. One flat roll and one roll into flat defense is cringe. Oh! Hey! That's actually pretty good. That's a keeper! It's a... Okay. To be fair, it's a bit of an ugly piece. I think we can all agree. That's a bit of an ugly piece, right? 17.5 crit rate, I'll take it. I'll take it. It's there to serve one purpose and one purpose only, to give a specific character a whole heap of crit rate. What's this? Oh, there's a Jeff video on like how shenanigans work. Hang on, my Chrome's being screwy. Alright, let's have a look at it. Okay, so for Hu Tao...
This is 240 with... Just looking at the Hydro app, so this...
Yep, that's right. Yep, so there's the constant Hydro app. Is that with... Wait, that's not with C1, right? If memory serves, that's a C0 Yalan, I think. Yeah, day one testing, he doesn't put constellations on anyone. Really.
That's not bad. I assume it's somewhat reliant on your timing, which means it's gonna be like pseudo RNG though. But that was without the flower, right? Now we're gonna put the flower.
Okay, let's go with the flower. Yep, that might screw up with the Hydro app. Oh, there's the underlying Pyro app, which means Hu Tao is not the one who's going to be doing a lot of damage. Yalan's going to be the one who does a lot of damage.
No. No, that was not happening.
Interesting. You know what? That might be the exact thing that I'm coming across as well. Except instead of using the Geoflower, I'm using Aloy, which in turn is kind of screwing over the Hydro app. So, in the end, I mean that's fine by me, honestly, because my Pyro application is my Shangling is not particularly well built. Is Shangling's Pyro app slower than Hu Tao though? Maybe having Cryo app would help too. Maybe once you don't NA on Aloy it breaks. I don't know. I mean, I'll show you what I see. So just try and keep. Hopefully, I don't screw this up. Cause this might end up taking a while for me to show you guys. But all right, here we go. I mean, I don't really mind either. Just before we begin, I don't mind if there's not enough Hydro app for Shangling to do reverse phase, because my Shangling is not particularly well built.
This'll pack a punch.
Seriously, Masanori?
Into the wind.
Seriously, Kaz?
There's a new one.
One strike will suffice. Fall before me.
Quietly now. Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
Well, this ain't going to. That ain't going to tell us anything. Okay. Let's try that again. I think it's server lag that's causing me to not get thingo.
Busted.
Alright, here we go.
Game's up. Fun's over.
You're in toast! I'm the frying pan.
This'll pack a punch.
Come on.
One with nature.
Here we go. So, see? Underlying pyro app. Underlying... I mean, okay. It's a little bit weird. It's a little bit... That was a little bit weird. But there was, like, that moment. There was one moment there where we had underlying pyro app. An underlying pyro aura, rather. I'll see if I can try and do it again.
Quietly now. Here comes the cash.
Eat this!
The wind knows me.
Ah. See? Pyro. Well, I mean, okay. That was also not a particularly good demonstration. Hang on. I'll read that in a second.
Nice and spicy!
One with nature.
See, that somehow worked. Okay, what was that? Aloy E, Yalan E, Q E, then Kaz E, Q E, and then Shangling? Okay. I think I understand what you mean. Okay, so you're saying Aloy bombed?
Game's up. Fun's over. Into the wind.
You're in toast!
Oh, I forgot to do a thing.
Clouds high.
Oh, that's gonna give even more underlying pyro app. Never mind, I just screwed it up. That's gonna give even more underlying pyro app. Naturally.
You're stuck now.
Still, that was pretty hype. Okay. Let's try that again. Yeah, Q to infuse Hydro. My bad. Alright, let's get everyone's ults back first.
Wind strider.
I'm ready.
Busted. Quietly now.
Alright, here we go.
This'll pack a punch. Busted. These are about to get dicey. One with nature. Fallen leaves. Adorn my
Oh my god. For some reason I ended up getting a friggin' electro-infused ult. How? How did... I don't know how that happened. I don't know how that happened. Let's try that again. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need to get some ults back first.
Let me try this.
Alright, I think that should do the trick.
Ever seen one of these? Gotcha. Quietly now. Here comes the cash.
The wind knows me.
Clouds high.
Eat this! I'm the frying pan.
Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, there we go. Nothing but an underlying Hydro Aura.
The hunt is on.
To the point where I didn't even get a reverse melt off. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Thank you, Gasty Hal. Yeah, that'll do the trick. If I want to get nothing but underlying Hydro Auras. That being said, I have no idea how much my Shangling was doing in the way of damage, but... Q first so you can also swirl cryo. And then have... Oh, and then do melt. Yeah, maybe that's the idea. Give that a try. Normally, I don't even try to worry about that kind of stuff. Just for the record. Normally, I'm not even trying to figure it out. Okay, here we go.
Got something for ya. Gotcha. Busted. Game's up. Fun's over.
Ah! Press the wrong button.
As one with
Nah, I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong buttons. Okay. No, I pressed all the wrong buttons just then. I don't know if I can I don't think I can cryo infuse though, or cryo swell though, because especially if I've just used Yelan. So it would have to be Yelan first, then Aloy, then cryo swell, then Shangling, and then we go from there, hey?
Try my blade. Eat this.
Okay.
Gotcha. Here comes the cash. Ever seen one of these?
fallen leaves, adorn my night, one with nature.
Eat this! Nice and spicy.
Okay, let's go. No, we're still getting an underlying pyro aura sometimes. Yeah, we're still getting an underlying pyro aura sometimes. Whoa.
I'm ready. You win.
Because that was cryo infused.
Battle.
Oh! Wait. Q first so that you can swirl cryo. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, I think I see what you mean. Alright, I'll see if I can make it work. If there's one thing I'm not necessarily good at, it's doing rotations. I can probably screw them up lickety-split. Alright, let's do this.
This'll pack a punch. Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over.
Clouds high, the birds call into the wind.
Oh, there we go.
The hunt is on.
I have no idea how much damage my Shangling was doing. Did anyone happen to get a good look at how much damage my Shangling was doing? Hold on, let me crack out the replay and see what shows up.
Let's get going. There are
I think you also need
our
to Kaz swell when he has the frozen aura and Hydra aura. I don't know. Might have to do Yelan quicker. Yeah, probably. Also, what's hilarious is that in the end, I'm not actually doing anything. I'm not actually swirling Shangling either. So if the goal... I just realized all of this, and yet if the goal was to try to make Shangling do more damage, what we're very distinctly not doing is swirling Pyro in any way, shape or form. And by not swirling Pyro, Yelan's... Oh, sorry, Shangling's not getting a Kaz buff. So if anything, like, I think what I was doing before, by unironically achieving an underlying Pyro aura, probably the right idea at this point, you know. We have so much Pyro. Okay, I don't know how to triple swell. Neither do I, dude. Neither do I. Like, honestly, at this point, I use Shangling almost exclusively to provide that underlying pyro aura so I can do reverse melts with Aloy and forward vase with Yalan somehow. 1010 would probably see this. 1010, if 1010 ever like if 1010 the Shanglin salesman ever checks out my stream at this particular moment in time, he would be having an aneurysm right now. What do you mean you're not using Shangling as your main source of damage in this national team? How do you achieve that, huh? That's not possible. Also, where's Benny? That's not possible. It's okay, his rotations are also funny. Yeah, that's true. But you know, it is what it is. Anyway. Fun times. Alright. Let's have a look at what kind of shenanigans I can get up to with Nahida. Ooh, actually, let's actually set up a Nahida. What would be a Nahida hypercarry team? Nahida hypercarry would quite literally be this. It would literally be this. Lisa, Zhongli, Nahida, and who the hell else? Yeah, spread damage memes. Oh, who the hell else? You know what? Unironically, DMC.
This world is full of unsolved
And I'll explain why.
mysteries.
Unironically, DMC would be the fourth slot, and the reason is DMC would run Deepwood, Nahida would run. Well, actually, I could put Deepwood on Lisa. Technically, unless you count on-field enabler as main DPS. Oh, I mean as just straight up DPS. Like I want to know. All I want to see as much damage coming primarily from Nahida. That's it. So I would probably run. Like I'd probably run 4-piece Gilded on Nahida at this point. But I don't think I have particularly good. I don't think I have particularly good artifacts for that, so I'm not gonna do that. Benny? Sucrose! Of course! Of course! Sucrose!
My experiment
Perfect fourth slot.
will succeed.
Perfect fourth slot. There we go.
I'm ready. Gather.
Absorption test. I see everything. Hey! Stand clear.
You're in for a little shock.
Everyone hold hands.
Come a little closer.
Ah.
Solidify.
Absorption test. Stand clear.
Okay, let's try that again. Oh, one sec. Okay, let's do this. Okay, here we go.
Let me try my blade. Stabilized.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little.
Absorption test. Stand clear.
Surrender a little bit.
The Temple of Wisdom. Grow.
Gather.
Animal test 6308. This leads
55k, nice.
Yeah.
57k, nice.
You're in for a little shock.
Rise.
Grow.
64k, nice.
This will do. Stabilize.
Nahida damage per screenshot.
I see everything. Absorption test. Stand clear.
Okay. Yep, that's some pretty high ass damage coming from Nahida. And I think her normal attacks were doing pretty decent as well. That's Kagura's. Yeah. Kagura's. Oh, good stuff. Alrighty, let's move on. Hang on. I don't know what kind of image I want to have above the shoulder. That looks
Something on
wrong.
your mind again? Let's work through it together.
But looking down like this, looking down and up like this also looks a little bit wrong, doesn't it, chat? There's just something inherently threatening about something like this, eh? I don't know. Let's move on before we get arrested. Alright. Okay, I wanna complete this event. Oh, I have the sword already, don't I? I do. Alright, let's have a look at let's have a look at this sword here, because apparently I'm seeing a lot of people saying like, oh yeah, no, this sword is good on Kaz. It's good on Kaz? Tokapo Shigure. It's an EM sword. Nice. After an attack hits an opponent, it will inflict an instance of Cursed Parasol for 10 seconds. This effect is triggered once every 15 seconds. If the opponent is taken out during Cursed Parasol's duration, Cursed Parasol's cooldown will be refreshed immediately. The character wielding this weapon will deal 60% additional damage to the opponent affected by Cursed Parasol. Huh. You know who this sword might actually be pretty decent on? Al-Hytham. I think the sword might actually be pretty decent on Al-Hytham. It's just Iron Sting. What does Iron Sting do again?
If you're not sure what to do next,
Is Iron Sting the same idea? EM substat damage percent passive? Otherwise, like, my immediate thought is not Kaz. My immediate thought is a Dendro sword user, of which I'm aware of one, and his name is, well, Hytham.
Traveler, Paimon, please let me be your partner for the final round.
Oh, I didn't realize. I forgot. I'm in English. Whatever. It's gonna be easier for me to pay attention to the story.
With this investigation, since you two are the only ones who have seen.
Also, the umbrella only works for single target. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
what do you think, Traveler?
Okay, what's going on, Hazel?
A few theories, but we don't have enough leads yet. There are some places I'd like to investigate first, so you two can accompany me.
Sure. Where would you like to start?
Alright, what are we
I want
doing?
to go back to where we first met up. According to your accounts, you encountered the ghost there and passed out. I
Right.
believe there may still be some clues there.
Okay.
Do we really have to go there?
We're always walking into a trap.
She'll be waiting for us. If anything, that would make things easier.
Okay.
My worry is that we won't be able to find her. Honestly, it'd save me a lot of trouble if she were to show up on her own.
Wow, Hazel, you're fearless.
The more cases you see, the less afraid you become. Let's go.
Alright, let's do this. Alright, where's this mysterious person?
This should be approximately where you first encountered the ghost. Of course, we cannot conclude whether the woman is actually a ghost or not at this point.
She's a yokai, isn't she?
Everything that happened again. Do you recall anything she said at the time?
Let Paimon think. She warned us not to go near her.
For some reason, she just didn't want us to be. She just didn't want us to see her again.
Here.
Which seemed. She just seems like a really unfriendly introvert. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on.
Paimon shivering just thinking about it.
And then what happened?
Then everything seemed to get darker, and Paimon started to feel dizzy. There were ghostly flames flickering all around, and Paimon saw some sort of black mist surrounding the ghost, and then Paimon passed out.
Wait, we've got some semichels in the background. What's going on there?
Based on your
Hello?
account, it does really seem like you've seen a ghost.
Exactly! So are you convinced it was a ghost now?
It's possible, but I'm more interested in what she's actually trying to achieve than what she is. Even if she is a ghost, as long as she possesses some sense of reason, then there must be some purpose behind her actions.
Wasn't she after our souls? She said that herself.
I think she was joking, Paimon.
I think she was just trying to scare you.
My thoughts exactly.
Oh, you think so?
Think about it. If I had the ability to take your souls, then why go to the trouble of warning you over and over again? Besides, a ghost wouldn't have allowed
He raises a good point.
you knowing about the secret of its powers.
That does make sense. Huh. Why didn't Paimon think of that?
Because Paimon is way too scared. True.
There are only two possibilities. The first is that she wanted to reap your souls, but there was some
I
condition.
don't think she was Malthael,
You know,
the angel of
usually
death.
called curse. But if you had really
So I
been
think we can
cursed,
rule
then
that.
you would
I think we can rule that idea out.
So, this is the less likely scenario. I believe she was just trying to scare you away.
But why would she want to scare us away? Oh, Paimon knows! Maybe she was trying to get us to quit so she could claim the Test of Courage prizes!
That seems highly unlikely, Paimon. I don't know about you guys, but I think she actually has something to do with the game and the history of the game. Balance of probability. I think we should be talking to A about this, or even better, I think we should be talking to Miko about this. I don't know why we're talking to Hazel about this. Like, as much as Hazel is a great detective, apparently, I don't think he has any real connection to this particular case, and instead, Miko would probably be able to tell us exactly what's going on.
Oh! Probably not. So why does she want to scare us? Do you have any ideas, Hazel?
Based solely on your account, I don't believe she actually meant any harm. She just didn't want you to stay here. But this evidence alone is insufficient to make any valid assumptions. She could very well be guarding some treasure or covering up a crime.
Right.
Though, my intuition is telling me that neither of these hypotheses are correct. Let's continue investigating the surrounding area.
Okay. I'll investigate with A. Wait, we have some footprints. Hello. They seem to belong to Hazel and myself. Oh. So we just collected our own footprints, hey? Are there? What, you think she's hiding in a tree or something? No shot, right?
Have you found any leads yet?
Notice some branches that seem
some of the
unusual.
branches seem like they were bent by something, but that's about it.
I see. After you left, I took a good look around the area. Aside from the bent branches, there are burn marks in some places, but that doesn't really tell us much. If only there was some more conclusive evidence.
Excuse me. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, it's the kids. Although they're allegedly yokai.
Guys, what are you all doing here? We heard you were out searching for clues.
R5 is only 300 more damage than Iron Sting at R1.
Actually,
Well, there we go.
also really unsure
Free
about
weapons tend to not be as strong as
We just asked the members of
even like
to
built
explain
weapons.
about what happened to them.
Iron Sting is a built weapon, right?
Really scary.
Or is it a gacha weapon?
That lady is either a nasty evil spirit or a formidable yokai. Either way, it's not good. But we still want to hold the Mikawa Flower Festival. Uh-huh.
We long admired
It's a forged
the
weapon,
friendship
right,
between Lord
yeah.
Gamai and the samurai,
With the exception of like
which
the
is why we
catch,
want to hold the
usually
Mikawa Flower Festival
free weapons that you're
to
given in
return
events
what
is,
we once
are not
received
as
from
strong as like
humans.
forged weapons.
Even though
Missive
our
Wind
power
Spear is a nice weapon
we
to
don't want
have,
this bond of friendship
but
to
you're
vanish.
probably not going to use it over something
Flower
like
Festival is
Katane.
meant to be enjoyable for everyone.
The Chinju Forest covers.
And you're
a
sure as hell not going to use it over something like
to have more help in the investigation. Welcome to the
Deathmatch.
team. Let's all do our best to figure out what's going on.
Don't worry, we're very familiar with the area. We won't miss any clues.
Okay. Okay, yokai. As opposed to, you know, children with masks.
Look what I found down by the river.
Oh. What's this?
Huh? What is it?
Is it a scrap of black cloth? I've never seen fabric like this before.
This is a piece of shade cloth.
Shade cloth?
Shade cloth. As in the cloth that is used by shades? As in ghost cloth. Ooh. Are we about to see Shuppet?
Yeah, it can effectively block out light.
The Pokemon?
Used in a variety of settings, including stage performances. There's a rough tear in the cloth, probably caused by a sharp stone, or maybe some branches.
Branches?
I don't think our
Suppose
mystery woman was wearing
shade
black.
cloth was originally hung from a tree, bending the branches. When the shade cloth was removed from the tree, perhaps one of the corners caught and the branches ripped it, causing a small piece of black cloth to fall into the river. Either she didn't care, or she was in too great a hurry. Perhaps she had other things to handle at the time.
But why would she hang shade cloth in the trees?
I'm only
Decoration?
speculating, but maybe she used it to create the atmosphere you experienced.
Okay.
Let's not worry about that for now. There's still many variables I haven't deduced yet. Next, I'd like to investigate the place where the Arataki gang encountered her. Do you know how to get there?
Oh, I know the way. I asked the gang members where their encounter with the ghost happened when we were chatting earlier. I'll take you there.
Good. Please lead the way. Let's go find out what's going on.
Okay. Sounds good.
This is the place. They claim that as they passed through here, the area suddenly grew dark, and some ghostly flames appeared out of nowhere.
What a coincidence.
Hmm.
We saw the very same thing.
We also saw a bunch of other random things
Start by
happen as
taking a
well, I
look
think,
around the
right?
area, just as we did before.
This is getting too freaky for me, folks.
I found some sort of smashed ball under the tree. The inside of it looks like it was blackened by smoke, and it smells like fireworks.
Okay, let's talk to Yoimiya. Why is Kappa looking depressed?
There's some strange powder in the cracks of these
Oh,
stones.
he's not depressed.
I picked some up and sniffed it to see what it is.
Oh.
It made me really dizzy. Ugh. I'm so tired now.
That's, I was gonna say cocaine, but that's not true. I think he just smelled some meth.
Judging from the burn marks left on the scene, the ghostly flames you saw were not created by yokai power. Rather,
Okay.
they appear to have been caused by something flammable. I'm not sure what, though.
Yoimiya? Are these your fireworks somehow? Have you ever done drugs when you were younger? No, I was a good little
She
boy.
didn't have the time to completely hide the traces. I believe we're closing in on the truth now.
When I was older, though. Oh,
Certain that the woman you encountered
I'm afraid I'm not allowed to disclose.
She possesses no extraordinary powers. She was merely scaring people with some small props she had set up ahead of time.
Some small props? But can you really do all that with just some props?
Yes, it's called being Mysterio, Paimon. If you've ever watched Spider-Man or read any of the Spider-Man comics involving Mysterio.
To the unsettling atmosphere here.
Yeah, no, his entire MO is basically using a whole bunch of props and special effects to scare the shit out of everyone and make him think he's a superhero.
You ran into
You didn't look the
mysterious
type?
woman.
That's the thing about drugs, Gasty Hal.
Because
Some
you were
people
already
just
tense,
don't look the type,
breathing
and yet...
more rapidly and inhaled a lot of sleeping powder that she had sprinkled around the area.
Sleeping powder!
Is what caused you to feel dizzy. That's when she pulled down the shade cloth and lit those so-called ghostly flames, creating a terrifying scene. That's the most likely explanation anyway.
So, it was all just a show?
Balance of probability.
Tricked us!
There is, however, still one loose end. The person who commissioned my investigation did become stranded on the beach as a result of some unusual power. That couldn't have been accomplished by just a few small props. But if she possesses such powers, why bother with the theatrics?
Oh, Paimon can't wrap her head around all this.
Well, let's find out.
She can only use props to scare people in the forest, but she can use strange powers on the beach.
Is she a water yokai?
See, I think I've figured it out.
Is that what we're trying to figure out? That she's a water-based yokai
If we rule
somehow?
out the potential of organized crime, then only one possibility remains. I know who the woman is. Let's go to the beach.
Wait, you do? Care to fill in the class?
Come along too.
No. You should go back and tell the others not to be afraid and not waste their time searching the forest. The truth has surfaced. It's time to put an end to all the unnecessary panic and await the outcome of the test of courage.
Okay, but please be careful. If you run into any danger, simply call out our names. We'll be able to hear you.
There shouldn't be any danger now, but thank you anyway. Let's go.
Hang on, am I just too stupid to...
Let's
Am I just too stupid to
If
put
not
the pieces
mistaken,
together?
There should be a chunk of earth that's unlike the others.
Or is this someone that I actually don't know anything about? Hazel knows the answer. Is this maybe someone that only Hazel knows? It's not A. This could totally be something that Miko does, but I think Miko has powers even in the forest and not just on the beach, surely. Kokomi is not someone who would do something like this. I don't think I know who this is.
I knew it. I knew that you would come find me here.
It's Rosaria.
There she is.
Rosaria has made it all the way to Inazuma. Yo, that's hype.
Others, but they said they never seen you before. So, who are you? And why did you try to scare us?
I have already warned you never to speak to me. If you don't leave now, then...
Then what? I'll summon A right now.
She's terrifying.
You meant it's Signora. True.
Don't move. Just trust me. Your yokai power won't scare us. It will only hasten your demise.
What?
Yokai power?
Excuse me? What's going on?
Huh? How did you know?
How
You're a
did you know?
yokai that emerged from an object and assumed a human form outside of your own body. When this type of yokai is close to its own body, it can use some yokai power, but that ability weakens as it moves further away. And if the original body is...
Oh, and is the game the object with which her power derives from?
Should I refer to you as a Hagoita spirit or Tsukumogami?
Don't bother. You may call me Hanyuda Chizuru. That is the name I go by now.
Hanyuda Chizuru.
Why do you want us to leave? If you're a yokai, you should understand why the other yokai want to interact with humans. Besides,
Also, when are you going to be a playable character, Chizuru?
Yugen together, didn't we? Just like the story of Kamai and the samurai.
Yes. That's why.
Okay,
That's
explain.
why I don't want you to be sad too.
What?
Sad? What do you mean?
The stories seem to be pretty happy to me. Where's the sadness coming from?
The yokai have already told you of the story about Kamai befriending the samurai.
Oh no, don't tell me the samurai goes on a killing
Actually
spree or
know
vice
the
versa.
entire story.
Uh-oh, here we go.
The samurai was about 25 years old when they met at the festival. They met again 10 years later and remained friends.
So he's
They
35.
spent time together drinking, traveling, and sparring. When they had first met, they merely respected each other, but 10 years later, they became best friends.
Okay.
After another decade, the samurai had reached the pinnacle of his swordsmanship and won their duel by a narrow margin. Kamai was so astonished by his defeat, he gave up drinking and began training to become stronger for their next duel.
So he's 45.
However, another 10 years later, Kamai did not meet the samurai. As it turned out, war had broken out in the south, and the samurai had gone to defend the border. Kamai was unconcerned, because 10 years was nothing in a yokai.
But the samurai passed away in the war, did he?
But when they met once again, Kamai discovered that
Oh,
the
no.
samurai was already 65 years old. He couldn't believe
Yep.
his eyes when he saw the samurai's gray hair and
Oh,
scars covering
wow, the
his
samurai
body.
survived.
Hey, old friend. Can you still wield the sword?
I'm getting too old to fight. This time, I've come to say goodbye.
Oh, damn.
I see. Then, how about one last game of Akitsu Hazara?
All right.
You still play
samurai
that, surely.
gave his best effort during the game, but had to quit halfway through because he was too weak.
Oh, that's
After
brutal.
putting down his Agoita, Kamai remained silent for a long time
Oh, don't tell me he had a...
before letting out a long sigh.
Don't tell me the old man had a freaking heart attack.
What a shame.
Their friendship started as something they looked forward to, and in just a few decades it turned into regret.
Okay, to be fair though, a few
Kamai
decades in
could
human
hear
in
its
human
having
time
changed,
is a lot of
but his
time.
dear friend in front of him had grown old. The joys of friendship gradually gave way to the pain of regret. People often say that those outside the situation can see things more clearly. And I learned a harsh truth after witnessing all of it. Everything that people come to regret is inevitably set in motion from the beginning. We yokai are different from humans. We have longer lifespans and different natures, but we share the same world. We interact with one another. We are drawn to one another, and will eventually part ways. When the dream ends, all that is left are sorrowful memories and lingering pain. Even a wise and seasoned yokai like Kamai felt sadness when it was time to say goodbye. Imagine what a pure and kind little yokai would feel.
Oh.
So, you mean...
I was hiding on this beach, waiting for the last of my days. But those 3 yokai came and set up the Akitsu Yugen here, which woke me from my slumber. I didn't want them to approach humans with unbridled optimism and enthusiasm just because they'd heard the legend of Kamai and the samurai. That would simply be repeating the same mistake.
Is that why you pretended to be a ghost? To scare all the people away from here? Oh, so you must be the one who trapped that guy on the beach. That was a little bit harsh, don't you think?
My power has become pretty weak now, and most of the time I just use some props I've collected to scare people. I can't show myself when there are a lot of people around. But that jerk was greedy. He wanted to steal the decorations from Akitsu Yugen and sell them for a profit. That's why I used my yokai power, to teach him a lesson.
Ah, so that's what happened. You have a strong sense of justice. By the way, how did you know the rest of the story about Kamai and the samurai?
It's okay if you don't want to tell us. I've already figured it out. Your true form is this pair of Hagoita, isn't it?
Hagoita? Oh, wait! So that means she's...
The pair of Hagoita used by Kamai and the human samurai to play Akitsu Hazura hundreds of years ago. You gradually developed sentience after being influenced by great yokai power. You were the closest to witness their story. Even with the yokai power's blessing, the Hagoita have started to rot away after hundreds of years. You can't sustain yourself, so you were forced to rely on props to scare people. And if my theory is correct, this pair of Hagoita is also the item we need to find for the 3rd round of the test of courage.
Excellent work. You figured it all out. Congratulations, little ones. You've passed the 3rd round of the test of courage.
Miko? And the Shrine Maiden? Paimon thought you went missing.
I apologize for causing you concern. It was actually Lady Yai's idea.
Well, what did you think? Were you scared? Because fear is induced by uncertainty, the more chaotic the situation, the better. Having the event staff also mysteriously vanish only added to the uncertainty. I must say, I think this test of courage truly lived up to its name.
So you're the one responsible for all the scary stuff.
Hitomi, go tell the others that the test of courage has ended and that we have a winner.
Now that I've solved the mystery, I'm going back to meet with my client. The intent to steal is not exactly a serious crime, but it can't go unpunished. I'll see you two later.
Miko, did you choose the Hagoita for the 3rd round of the test of courage because you already knew about Chizuru?
Miko, Lady Yai, you're...
I followed Kitsune Saigu around the Mikawa Flower Festival one year and saw her play Akitsu Hazura. That was when I saw you. You didn't have a human form at the time and possessed only the earliest traces of sentience.
I remember now. You were on Kitsune Saigu's shoulder.
I went for a stroll on the beach some time ago and sensed a familiar yokai power. Though your power was weak, I was still able to find you. You were sitting in a tree, gazing at the tourists below. I overheard you telling yourself that you must be patient and avoid contact with humans.
Huh? When was that? I didn't notice you at all.
With your powers being so diminished, it was only natural that you didn't notice me. You must have been blaming yourself all this time. You knew Kamai and the samurai became friends as a result of Akitsu Hazura, a game connected to your existence.
At the time, I couldn't take on a human form like this. I had only a hazy sense of the outer world. After they first met at the Mikawa Flower Festival, I felt proud to know that I had left a mark on their story. But after they said their final goodbyes, I could often hear Kamai sighing to himself. I couldn't help but hide, because I blamed myself. When I woke up again, the world had changed. Lady Yae, you are a well-known yokai. You must know many more things than I do. So I have a question for you. People meet, become friends, and then go their separate ways. After such a short time, they leave only regret and sadness in their wake. Is it really worthwhile for us yokai to interact with humans?
Why not? Tell me, how did you feel when you played Akitsu Yugen with the Traveler?
I felt happy, but...
But your rationality told you that it was wrong, didn't it? It turns out that there is still another piece to the story of Kamai and the samurai that you are missing.
What do you mean? The samurai and Kamai never met again.
True, but the story doesn't end there. That samurai's name was Yanagibashi Takuto, who also happens to be the founder of the Soran Ishin art. It is believed that Takuto developed this style of swordsmanship while dueling with Kamai, who had also befriended the third-generation heir of the Soran Ishin art, Tominaga Masanari. 500 years ago, Kamai and Tominaga fought side by side until their final moments, and the sword Tominaga wielded was passed down from Yanagibashi. The regret Kamai once felt had finally been resolved.
Oh. I never knew.
We yokai are not like humans. Humans have too short a lifespan, and the day will inevitably come when we must say goodbye.
Yeah, I know my microphone is muted. I'm just
However,
chatting with my mom about something. One sec.
The bond formed by friendship will not be broken, but rather carried on in a new form. There's no reason to be upset by this. Time flies by in an instant, and life passes by like a dream. So, you must be happy in the present. You should understand what I mean now.
Hey, compadres!
Ito, what are you doing here?
He told me everything. And I also heard that you won the last round. I even know who the ghost lady is now. Anyway, I had a little discussion with the others, and, Hey, you're that fox lady. Why are you here?
Please just disregard my presence. Now, tell us what you discussed.
Ah, right. All right, listen up. To celebrate the end of the Test of Courage event, we will be holding the Mikawa Flower Festival. I gave it some real thought and realized that it might be kind of difficult for those little yokai to hold the festival on their own. But with my help, it won't be a problem. That's right. Arataki, the one and only Ito, will be in charge of organizing the best Mikawa Flower Festival anyone's ever seen.
Hooray for Ito!
Oh.
Can we really trust this guy with the festival?
Hey, what you trying to say? Besides, it won't just be me. Other people will help too. Even my bro Ayato is gonna be there. Everyone's busy getting ready, and the festival will be up and running in no time. It won't be long until you can all join the fun.
You're the best, Ito!
And what would a festival be without me? I'll be sure to go have a look too. It has been some time since I've attended a festival. Fortunately, I brought sake with me.
Paimon's gotta admit,
Wait, hold up.
his moments.
Miko brought sake?
A festival, delicious food.
Let's get wasted.
Alright, I'll join. If you don't mind.
Heckers.
Looks like the festival has started. Let's go check it out.
Wait, hold on. Ito is about to talk to Goro?
Ito and Goro, what are you two talking about?
Oh, I was just saying that if I had more time, I'd have built a massive fishing pond here.
Okay.
Fishing? You know, when I lived on Watatsumi Island, I used to just dive into the sea and catch fish with my bare hands.
Take it from an expert, using your hands to catch fish is nowhere near as fun as using a fishing rod. Just the other day, I caught a fish so big that I didn't even know how to handle it. I even wrote a letter to Yae Publishing House about it.
Wait, you know how to write letters?
An unusual problem to have.
It's Ayaka and Sayu. They're just sitting there.
Didn't tell us. Paimon could have helped you eat it.
Well, Paimon would have ate the whole thing.
You wrote a letter to Yae Publishing House?
Oh, you bet I did. I wrote to the That's Life column and asked Miss Hina for advice. She's so amazing. She got back to me really quickly, too.
Yeah, about that.
What a coincidence. I do some part-time work there, and I recently received a similar letter.
You mean the letter was about dealing
Goro?
with fish they caught? No. Could it be? Could it be that there's someone as good at fishing as I am? Oh, not on my
God.
watch. Hey, you all go enjoy the festival. I'm gonna get out there and catch an even bigger fish. Just you wait. I'll be inviting you all to my fish feast.
Aw, the string snapped. I was so close. Yoimiya, this is more difficult than it looks. Can you really fish out these water balloons with a string?
Yes.
Don't worry. Let me show you a little trick. Just remember that your hand has to be quick.
Oh, that rhymed.
Sorry, Paimon's seen this game in some light novels before.
Oh, we just gotta go through everyone.
You wanna give
Okay.
it a shot? Close one eye, aim carefully, and fish it out quickly. Oh, it looks kinda tricky. Paimon will let the traveler try. You have to catch at least 3 water balloons since there's 3 of us.
But Yoimiya, if I close one eye, I won't be able to see anything.
Wait, that's a mask. Nah, I'm still not entirely convinced that this kid is a yokai and not just a kid with a mask.
This ramen is so good.
Yes, it feels like it's been ages since the last time I had some.
You mean you don't get to eat ramen very often, Ayaka? But it's so delicious!
That being said, we don't really cook tonkotsu ramen that much.
We'll need 2 more bowls of ramen, please. Food like ramen and hot pot tend to have a lot of oil and salt, so I don't get to eat them very often.
Ah, we gotta keep that figure, huh? Fair enough.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
What, yokai don't need to worry about their hips?
That's why Ayaka would put cake into hot pot.
Huh?
What?
Oh, please, no need to bring that up again.
Wait, what?
I'm stuffed and feeling a little sleepy.
Oh, it's...
I'm just gonna take a nap.
Oh, look at that. It's Lily
Are
Pichu.
there any special stalls at yokai festivals?
She's still the voice of Sayu, right?
Yes, but... well, it's a long story.
Zzz.
I can't believe you couldn't get a single water balloon. You've gotten rusty.
Paimon, you want to have a crack at it?
Finally get one and gave it to Hitotsu
like he really wanted it.
But Paimon wanted...
Why does Chizuru sound like she's Wait.
Right, then I'll catch
Why
you
does
up
Chizuru sound like she smokes like 25 packets a day?
Come on now, this is way more expensive than usual. Even if it is a festival.
Yeah, the Japanese dub of this one's a little bit is like not a little bit, pretty much better.
My prices to help cover the expenses, you know?
Fair enough. How about 5 masks for 30% off? Final offer.
5 masks, 30% off. Jeez, that's buy 4 get way more than 1 free. God damn.
It's so hot. Feels like I'm being roasted here.
Then why are you standing next to the fire then?
It's better to keep a few steps back.
Especially if you're supposed to be a water-based yokai, maybe you shouldn't be standing next to the bonfire so much.
I want to get as close as I can to enjoy it.
Oh, what?
There are many beautiful things in the world. There's no need to be anxious. The festival has only just begun.
I was surprised that you didn't even tell your sister. It seems she was quite frightened too.
Yeah, jeez, Ayato.
Interesting had I told her what was going to happen ahead of time. Besides, with her friends by her side, she wouldn't ever be too scared. Having a little fright is good to release any tension she might have accumulated lately.
I think she's going to be accumulating a bit more tension in 3.4. Allegedly, the event that involves her new skin, her new outfit, is going to be something involving some form of combat training, I think. From what I've heard. I could be wrong. I don't really know.
Have you finished exploring the festival?
Just about. We just gotta play the game.
Are you having a good time?
Hey, we're always having a good time with Miko. Always having a good time with Miko.
Our flower festival was much more lively. But even if you could attend the original, you probably wouldn't be as happy as you are now. Because it's always more fun to enjoy a festival with friends, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Thank you.
Well then, I'm guessing you have something you want to say to her alone. We'll leave you in peace.
What did you want to say to us?
You saw through me again. I can't help but feel you somehow know everything.
That's because Miko does know everything.
It's just that I've been in your position before.
Hi? When?
Traveler,
What?
Do you have a moment?
Can you elaborate, Miko?
Talk to you alone on the beach.
Okay. This is Ayato's point of view. Now, under most circumstances, this would be a terrifying point of view. But I think Ayato is being as cool as a cucumber because he knows he's in no danger. Now, that being said, if that was my point of view, I would not be scared. That would not be the emotion with which I would be displaying. I would be extremely excited.
All right, here will do. Thank you for agreeing to come with me.
Okay, what's up?
Actually, I was delighted when I first discovered that I could take on a human form. I was a yokai derived from a pair of Hagoita who came into being in the middle of a festival. So naturally, I enjoyed the lively festival atmosphere. I wanted to go to more festivals, become friends with humans, and play Akitsu Yugen with them. But every evening, as night began to set in, I'd recall the bitter smile of the old samurai as he set down the Hagoita, and the lonely Kamai sighing as he drank his sake. Then I would wonder, if I became friends with a human, would that person experience the same melancholy in the future? As a result, I was convinced that I couldn't do it. I told myself I would not repeat that same mistake.
Okay.
I'm sorry that I spoke so strangely when we first met. I'm sure it must have scared you. Expected you to flee in terror.
Not exactly.
But when we met again, you acted like you had no trouble being around me. I knew you mistook me as one of the yokai, but instead of telling you the truth, I went and played a Kitsuyugen with you.
Okay, why?
I'm not completely sure myself.
Because your instincts told you that we're good people?
It's because I've always wanted to be like Kamai and play a Kitsuyugen with humans. Or perhaps it was because I knew I didn't have much time left, and I didn't want to be alone.
How much time do you have left?
Anyway, thank you for taking the time.
Do we need to do another hyaku? Hyaku. Do we need to do another hyaku for you? Or like what's the dealio?
When we played a
How much time does Chizuru have left?
The loser would have to grant the winner a wish. At the time, I wished for us to never cross paths again. However,
Well, that didn't happen.
came and found me. Meaning, you never granted my wish. So, can I make another wish?
Okay.
Let me think. I wish for you to remember me. No.
Well, we are the witness to everything.
So I better...
So, the idea of us remembering you is probably going to happen.
My wish is... I wish that every day of your journey ahead will be filled with joy, like a festival.
Oh. Okay. Thank you, Chizuru. Have a nice time in the afterlife. Okay, damn, I didn't expect her to just go. Sayu, are you asleep?
I've grown taller. I'm so tall. Everyone else looks so tiny now.
When Sayu dreams she has longer legs. Miko.
When Ayato approached me about holding the Test of Courage event, it dawned on me that this would be the perfect opportunity to help Chizuru face her problem. Kamai and the samurai's parting was one of the first things she experienced when she was partially sentient and didn't have her human form yet.
One sec, everyone.
This was a very traumatic experience for her, and she could never come to grips with it by reasoning alone. The best option for her was to directly interact with humans. There's no need to feel sad. I believe she was content when she left us.
the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before
Alright everyone, I'm gonna call it a
alone
night.
and unchanging.
My folks are calling it a night as well, so I'm gonna call it a night. Thanks for watching everyone, hope you guys enjoyed this stream. If you did, don't forget to follow and feel free to sub. If you're watching on YouTube now or in the future, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace. I'm thinking Warframe stream tomorrow.
May knowledge guide you.
What's
All my strength! Allow me!
Rain cutter.
This may hurt a little. Share my knowledge!
cheap tricks?
Yeah! Yeah!
This will do!
Body and mind. Know my sword. Rain outlines your fate.
Hold the line! Hey! Yeah!
Cut down! Like